Hi, my name is Linda Miller, and I'm applying for the Learning Coach position for Southern New Hampshire University. And a time when I helped a peer through conflict or a challenging situation. I would say there was a time when I helped 9 peers through a certain situation. When I was at United Technologies at Hamilton Standard, now Hamilton Sunstrand or Hamilton Aerospace. But anyway, this director asked me to sit with his group and help them come up with what they thought was their strategic plan for their group. So I met with about 9 engineers, and we had 3 days off-site to come up with what we called a wheel of strategy. It would include materials, what we're going to do, or human resources, what we're going to do, what our plan was, what we were going to focus on. So I facilitated their meetings, and of course when you're meeting with more than one person and each person has their own idea, there would be a certain level of conflict. So I made sure that, first of all, each person had their specific say, that everyone would listen respectfully as each person would say what they thought. I would capture ideas on a flip chart and make sure that they were worded exactly the way that person intended them to be. And then I would ask other people to say, what did you hear when Susan said this? What did you hear her say? They would paraphrase back to her, and she would either say, yes, it's what I meant, or no, it was something else. And we would get ideas together and try to formulate this plan. And at other times when we had conflict, I would remind them that we had a finite period of time to get this done. And at the end of 3 days, the director was going to come in and say, okay, what's your plan? What did you come up with? So it worked out pretty well. The group pretty much liked each other, I would say, working through this anyway. And after about 3 days, we were good, right on time. We came up with this wheel, and the lead engineer proposed it to the director, who, after he had listened to all they had to say, he actually took out his own wheel that he had presented to his vice president, and the wheels were actually identical. So that was a win for his group, and I think it helped the director understand that his people knew what they were up against, what they wanted to do, and that their values were aligned with his. And it was a very challenging but successful endeavor. And that's it for me, Linda Miller. Thank you. Good night.